In pursuing my business ventures and pursuing my dreams, desires, in becoming an entrepreneur, I've looked closely at myself, and there are certain things that have got to be overcome. They've got to be eliminated in order for me to be effective, in order to reach that success that I desire and is so necessary. One of the major things that I see that has to become a mind change, a different mindset within me, is discontent. In my case, it is the heart of discontent. Never being satisfied with myself by my own measure. And that has been a great hindrance. Living, it seems, under my own potential. Always performing under my own potential. The funny thing is that it seems that this is something that's in my mind. Other people don't necessarily see me like that. In fact, oftentimes they will see me just the opposite. But that's the way that I'm seeing myself. And that's the reason it's so important. You know, sometimes I suspect that I have greatness inside, but somehow I'm not able to reach deep enough in order to draw it out. I think back in my life to just about everything that I've ever done. Whether it was athletics, whether it was school, education, business, whatever it may have been. In fact, sadly enough, in my marriage, in my relationships, whatever, is just not giving it 100%. Not reaching down in there deep enough to give it 100%, to give it all of my effort. It seems like maybe just good enough is good enough, and now I'm coming to this point in my life where I'm figuring out that good enough is not good enough. In fact, I've got to reach down deep enough to draw out the best I've got. You know, another part of this is that people say that we are our own worst critics. In my case, this is no doubt true. I tend to be very hard on myself. And I think this proves to be to my disadvantage also. In fact, this whole mindset of discontent ties, I think, into a negative self-image, or at least it feeds a negative self-image. And this is certainly going to work against me. It works against anybody. But this is my life, and so I'm concerned with what it's doing to me. Feeding into a negative self-image. You know, if I'm never satisfied, if what I do is never good enough, then what I look into my future and see is also not going to be good enough. It seems to be all pervasive in that it covers my entire outlook, the entire paradigm of who I am, the way I see myself, and this has got to change. And so in my pursuit of my dreams and in becoming an entrepreneur, I see that I've got to do some house cleaning. Or to be more accurate, I've got to do some mind cleaning. And I've got to learn to be satisfied. You know, if today I do the best I can do, then today that was the best I can do. And I've got to be satisfied with that. They say that as you are doing things in your life, ventures, experiences, that you need to have fun doing it. Well, if I'm never satisfied with it, how in the world am I ever going to have fun at it? And so that's a part of the change that I need to undergo. And I'm beginning to do that each and every day.